live this evening from Headingley. You join.
Well, showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Yep.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep, yep.
Immediately underway with some runs. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Wait!
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, time well, but straight to the fielder.
Wait on!
The bat was very late coming down on that.
Wait! Yep.
Wokes is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Yeah.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Billings, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keep us in.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep, yep.
Huge edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicely played.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Drives and misses everything.
Wokes with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward, looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Yep, yep.
Massive edge.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Loud shout. Billings from the south end.
Yep.
Edged. That's
Okay,
great
bro.
fielding. That ball was flying. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait. Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Billings shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait. Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Wait there.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
5 runs added in that over. Pakistan are none for 24.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Ball's end.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs
Keeper.
possible.
Yep. Bowler.
That was a very foolish throw. No chance for run out, and it's just flown to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper's in. Yep. Keeper.
England kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown.
Oh, yes, nice ball.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. Keeper.
Strong appeal.
Yep, yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Wait there.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting. Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Wait there. Yep.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Nice bowling.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Yep.
End of the over. Pakistan are none the 47.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. No. Now it's time to really build a big score. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
A few moves made in the field.
Wait.
Brilliant diving stop.
Wait on. Yep, yep.
Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Over. Pakistan are none the 57. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Full and good night. Just lent on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Yep.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Ten runs added there. Pakistan are none for 67. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep. Keeper's in. Jose!
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Could that be out? Looks so.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything.
Oh, well balled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait there. Yep, yep. Keepers.
And with that, they're off the mark.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 1 for 70.
Wait. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep, yep. Yep. Keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That was dangerous bowling. A loose delivery on leg and flicked nicely away for 4. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Chance. Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Waiting. Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
10 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 1 for 85.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Big shout. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keep us in.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yep, yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
7 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 1 for 92.
Yep, yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Catch.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
just about timed that perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep. Bowlers.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Roy from the north end.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler.
Picks up 50 with that shot. A great way to start their innings. Now's the time to push on.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Drives and misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yup.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep, yep.
Edge! What a ball! Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary. 9 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 1 for 114.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yup.
They'll get at least 1.
Ball is aimed.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep, yep.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yeah. Bowler.
Big appeal.
Yep, yep. He goes. Waiting. Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Huge appeal.
Bowlers.
Loud shout. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yup.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep. Yep, yep.
Really good shot there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Yup. Keeper, keeper. Yep. Yes, keeper, keeper.
8 runs added there. Pakistan are 1 for 147.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep, yep. Keepers, keepers.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep. Bowlers. Yep.
End of the over, 6 off it. Pakistan are 1 for 153. Last over of this innings, no point defending now.
Yep, yep. Yes, keeper, keeper. Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Archer will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep, yep. Yep. Yep, yep.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
And the innings comes to an end. England will need 166 runs. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got all of it, and for 6.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. 26 off it. England are none for 26. Wazim, the spinner, coming into the attack. Middle that one. Great timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Nicely played.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
Bairstow has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Right out of the middle.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Brilliant shot, that.
Full and good night. Just lent on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. That's right out of the middle of the bat. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Wazim shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Good bit of timing there.
Heaved away off the back foot. Sweetly timed.
Going with pace now.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance from the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Butler won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Accepts the plaudits of all around this ground. It's been a wonderful innings, a fantastic 100.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Roy didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Wazim from the south end.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That shot sees them getting their innings started. That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a